were much shorter and much smaller. Yeah, and they were still really good and committed and very, very successful. We've now just built on that and come to where we are now, and I think you're really going to enjoy the program. This is half of the program in a drum corps, the music part. The other half is the visual. We do have room here for the color guard to give you the interpretation of what they do there musically, a lot of dance, a lot of flag, a lot of color. But then we also have the choreography that goes around on the football field at senior high school tomorrow night that really interprets and enhances everything and makes it very, very exciting. How many of you have been to a drum corps show in Dubuque at senior before? Just raise your hand so I can get an idea. And how many have not? I've been to a drum corps show at senior high school yet. Okay, most of you have been there, that's great. I saw about 40 new ticket buyers for tomorrow night though, because I know you're going to be impressed here. The show tomorrow night is what we call Drum Corps International Division II, Division III. The Colts, for example, Cavaliers, Spirit of Atlanta, those folks are what we call open class or Division I. The Division II, Division III class in Drum Corps International is generally a little bit smaller membership, maybe a little younger, limited resources, a little more limited travel than the open class corps. The Colts, for example, left on tour on Memorial Day, and they're done on August 11th. And they just live on tour all summer. Right now they're in Michigan City rehearsing. Yesterday we were all in Chicago. Colt Cadets yesterday did 2 parades in Chicago, in the Chicago area I should say. The Colts yesterday, here's a little secret, don't call anybody you know in the northwest suburbs, but we actually did yesterday 6 parades with the Colts in one day, but no single kid in the Colts did more than 4 parades. Because what we do, we have so many offers for people that want us to come perform in their suburbs for 4th of July. We split the corps in 2, and we send half the Colts over here, and half the Colts at a different parade at the same time. Nobody knows the other half is missing, and everybody's happy. So we did that yesterday. Not only does it support those important 4th of July celebrations, but frankly, it's a big fundraiser for us. Colts and Cadets yesterday made $19,000. Goes right in the fuel tanks in our buses. And you've all filled your cars. Our fuel budget this year is $80,000. And that's a little tough. But anyway, with this kind of support that we get in Dubuque, we're going to be just fine. So welcome again. Tomorrow night's show starts at 6:30 at senior high school. There's 6 corps. There's a group called Hype from Ontario, Revolution from San Antonio, Texas, Memphis Sound from Memphis, Tennessee, Racine Scouts from Racine, Wisconsin, and Capital Sound from Madison, and your host tomorrow night, the Colt Cadets. Really encourage you to come on out, bring friends. It's just $10 for a seat. It's general admission. You can sit wherever you want. If you'd like to come out early tomorrow afternoon and watch these young people rehearse, frankly, that's just as good a show as anything else. And you'll be real impressed with the work ethic here and how hard these folks work at getting great with this. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you the director of the Colt Cadets and our youth programs director, Vicki Schaefer, who'll tell you a little bit about what you're going to hear. Vicki?
We have an incredible staff that comes from all over the country now. They put a program together this year that's based upon rock songs from a variety of decades. Before we get into our program though tonight, I believe the brass line has a treat for us with America the Beautiful. Kyle Wolf is our drum major. He's our lead drum major. And this is his premiere debut, directing America the Beautiful, which will close the program with tomorrow night.